You had something to tell Venita. What is that?
Yeah, I think she's a very mean girl. She thrives on belittling people, antagonizing people. Considering the fact that she's quite old, I expect a lot more maturity from her. And she lacks all the maturity. She's just very disappointing. Said if she wasn't on the ship, she'd be out of the show by now. I think she owes Adekunle a very big thank you to still be on the show.
Big Brother Naija.
Welcome to Big Brother Conversations. My name is Karena Yubiwe, aka Karena U, and yes, it's another exciting episode where we analyze and discuss the most impactful things that we are seeing in the Big Brother Naija reality game show, the All Stars edition. Now, before I continue this video, I want to say a special shout out to those people that engaged in our previous video and also commented. But then there's something I really want to point out real quick. This aspect of people coming to the comment section to come and be attacking, saying this and that and that. Look, one thing you guys need to understand is that this is a social experiment. Aside from it being a social experiment, it's a game, and these housemates are playing this game to win a prize money. 120 million naira is not coins. 120 million naira is real money. So don't come to the comment section and be killing yourself, because at the end of the day, even if most of the housemates don't win the prize money, so most of them are going to get deals. They're going to get a lot of appointment here and there. I said that in my very first episode for Big Brother Conversations. So now let's go straight to the business. As you can all see, the underdogs are rising. The underdogs are rising. I said it, that definitely at the end of the day, those people that we did not see them coming will be the ones that will end up winning the show. So let's see how it plays out. Now let's quickly go through, give a rundown. You all know that Doyin was evicted, and Doyin was evicted with Kim Opera. I actually saw Kim Opera eviction coming, because you know she's not a real housemate, she's a house guest. As for Doyin, I kind of sensed it, because you know Venita, just like she said, Adekunle, if not for Adekunle, she would have not been in the house. Adekunle's fans helped Venita and she escaped the eviction. We are not going to talk much. I think I'm going to share this video into various parts. You get, you know, here we don't talk all the plenty things. The people that talk much about this whole show is the likes of Gloria, Elijah, Izina, and other YouTubers. Here we just point out the things that are very important, try to see how we can impact you, show you the impactful side of the show, so that you will see that okay, this show is making sense. So let's talk about Omashola reign. Omashola was the head of house. He chose Messi, Sisi, Ilebaye, and White Money to be his BFF. Now, I like the way Omashola handled his reign. He handled his reign like a very matured person. He handled his reign like a true leader. And because of his level of maturity, he was able to use that to influence the housemates, and so the housemates were able to follow him up and behave well. I mean, that's what Doyin should have done. Should have influenced the housemates. You all know that Omashola is actually very old. He's the oldest in the house, not very old. Take that off. Omashola is actually the eldest, and he actually behaves his age. In fact, Omashola is that housemate that, you know what, he didn't just come to the All-Star show like he's coming for the first time. He's showing that this is my second time, and he's also showing that he has also grown. Because I remember when he came to the house, he said, look, I'm Omashola, even if not war, even if not street, I'm a married man now. I have a child, and I don't want to come and start shouting. And he set boundaries, not in a toxic way, but in a very matured way. Like he told those his BFF that, look, you cannot sleep in the same bed with me, because my wife's friends will be watching, my family members will be watching, and you know that we've not really done the marriage proper. They'll be like, this is the man you want to go and marry, which was very valid. So I love his level of maturity, and because of that, they won their wager, which was quite awesome. A lot of things happened within the week. I would have pointed out some of the things, but the truth be told, there is no lights. I'm using a light that might go off very soon, so I really have to run things quickly. So let's talk about Doyin and Venita's clash. Now, I think first of all, before I even point out, I don't want to point out their fights, but I just want to point out something about Doyin. I feel like Doyin, yes, she's a straight talker, people applaud her for that, but then I feel like sometimes it's not really necessary for you to talk or try to judge or condemn everything you see. Me, I'm a straight talker, and I can tell you that being a straight talker has cost me a lot, because we live in a society or in this part of the world where people find it difficult to accept the truth. In fact, you know that there's this slang that they say, fake it till you make it. A lot of people don't like to face the truth. A lot of people like to live a false life. And Doyin is in a space whereby people are fighting to win 120 million. So you will not expect any form of genuineness. You will not expect any form of honest set of people. No, you're not going to expect that. So I really hope that when Doyin comes out of the house, which she has already come out of the house, she'll be able to understand that it's not in every particular space you have to condemn. Sometimes you just need to keep your mouth shut, because I feel like what spoiled Doyin's game was the fact that she was talking too much. It was even beginning to, the housemates didn't find it funny. You know, her talk caused a little argument between she and Pere, because when she was even having that conversation, it's not as if she was trying to talk down on Pere. She was just trying to, describe who Pere is. I know some people find it very difficult to understand. Some people might read meaning to what you're saying. You might see it in a different light, but then they will be seeing it in a different way altogether. So not a lot of people can be able to understand things or grab things faster. And Venita too, we know she's behaved some type of way. As I said in my previous video, that Venita has a lot of growing up to do. She has a lot of growing up to do. In as much as, yes, she's kind of matured, but she still has a lot of growing up to do. I just hope that this social experiment will make her to reflect and understand that certain things about her needs to be fixed up. Same thing with Doyin too. My problem is that it's not everything you talk. Sometimes ignore. Sis even told her, ignore certain things, try your best. You shouldn't fight for everything. This was even one of the issues that she had with Ilebaye. But I think we're going to have a special video talking about Doyin and Ilebaye's friendship, because there's a whole lot of things to say about that friendship. Aside from that, I think that's that for now. Let's just leave it there for now. I hope Doyin, when she comes out, she's going to learn. She needs to talk to somebody. She needs a therapist, honestly, that will advise her on certain things, on how she communicates, because her level of communication sometimes is so blunt and annoying. Now, there's something I found very interesting, which is Soma. So every morning or before the day starts, Soma gives himself words of affirmation. I don't know if you do that. I found that very, very interesting. And I also noticed that the word of affirmation he actually tells himself actually, inspires him and helps him to win. Because this past week, Soma actually won a lot of tasks. I think 3 tasks. So it shows that you always have to tell yourself positive things in anything you're doing. So I learned something very unique from that thing Soma usually does every morning. There are some very, very interesting topics that the housemate engaged in. White Money was having a conversation about not marrying a 9-to-5 woman. I think maybe we'll talk about that one some other time. And he was having this conversation with Mercy and Ilebaye. They were having some little arguments with him concerning it, but he was making some valid points. And then Doyin was also having a conversation with Sisi about marriage, if they would like to stay with their partner before they finally get married. These are very interesting conversations that they were having. I wish I could break down this, but then time is not on our side, and then I need to make sure this video comes up immediately. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly do that. It will encourage us. Share this video. If there's anything you feel you want to add up and contribute to this Big Brother conversation, share it in the comment section. Once again, let's mind the way we communicate here. It's very important that you should know that this is a social experiment and it's a game. They are all going there for the money. You're not going to win any prize money. You'll just be tweeting, you'll just be commenting on social media. But these people, when they come out of the house, they have something waiting for them. Some of them already have endorsements waiting for them. So just be careful with the way you put your words out there. I don't know if there's anything I missed out, but then this week we are almost wrapping up the whole show. This week is going to be an interesting week. I can't wait to know who is going to be the head of house. But then whoever wins the head of house, a big congratulations to the person. And I hope to find out more things that are more impactful from the show and share it to you. Once again, my advice to Doyin is, please, being blunt is not a crime, but please, your choice of words could affect people mentally and physically. So it's better you don't even say anything, since you know that yes, your mouth is not too cool. Like me, what I've done now is that most of the times I don't talk, I don't say anything at all, because I notice that when I'm being too blunt, it affects people. Like not many people can take it very well. And what else again? I missed out talking about Sheyi's media round. I've been seeing some videos and the way he has been, responding to certain things. I saw the way he responded to Tasha. I saw the way he was even talking about the Ilebaye and all that. And I was like, I told you guys, this guy is proud. People have actually been saying that Sheyi never checked. That is who he is. Those house guests coming into the house just came to make him to reset himself, but it just needed a matter of time to show who he truly is. So I just hope that Sheyi will actually learn. But I feel like Sheyi is going to learn when he sees that Ilebaye wins the money, because the way this whole thing is going, Ilebaye, their chances. But let's see how it's going to be when she stands with those other top ladies, which is Sisi and Messi, because I know that they are the top ladies, Sisi, Messi, and Adekunle, because at the end of the day, Adekunle also has fans. So guys, my name once again is Karina Udiwe. Karina, you please follow me on all social media platforms, and don't forget to also subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you in my next video.
Visit www.gistalways.ng to be inspired and be informed.